Louis Burwell Chesty Puller. He truly is the embodiment of Marine Corps toughness. Known for his fearless leadership in combat and unwavering loyalty to his men. Over a 37-year career, Chesty Puller earned 5 Navy Crosses, making him one of the most decorated Marines in U.S. history. His legacy is built not only on his battlefield achievements, but on the deep respect that he commanded from those who served under him, setting a standard that Marines strive to live up to today. Born June 26, 1898 in West Point, Virginia, Puller grew up surrounded by stories of military heroes, especially Confederate generals like Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson. His fascination with military service drove him to join the Marine Corps in 1918, eager to fight in World War I. Although the war ended before he saw combat, his desire to prove himself only deepened. Chesty Puller's first combat experience came in 1919, leading Marines into the jungles of Haiti to suppress insurgents. His bravery and leadership began earning him a big reputation, which grew during his service in Nicaragua. There, he led Marines against guerrilla forces, earning his first Navy Cross. Puller's ability to navigate hostile environments and command effectively under pressure laid the groundwork for what became his legend. World War II became the stage where Chesty Puller's name truly entered Marine Corps history. As Commandant of the 1st Marine Regiment, he led his men through some of the Pacific's most brutal battles, including Guadalcanal, Peleliu, and Cape Gloucester. At Guadalcanal, outnumbered by a larger Japanese regiment, Puller's refusal to retreat and his command presence in the thick of battle earned him his 3rd Navy Cross. His leadership wasn't just strategic. He believed in leading from the front, sharing the dangers that his men faced. This made him not just a respected officer, but someone that his Marines would follow into any fight. After cementing his reputation in World War II, where his leadership at Guadalcanal became legendary, Chesty Puller faced perhaps his greatest test during the Korean War. In 1950, during the Chosin Reservoir campaign, Puller and his division found themselves surrounded by Chinese forces in freezing conditions. Temperatures began plunging to 30 degrees below zero. Unfazed by the cold, Chesty Puller famously remarked, "We're surrounded. That simplifies our problem." His calm under pressure and ability to rally his men in impossible conditions led to a fighting withdrawal that inflicted severe losses and earned him his 5th Navy Cross. Chesty Puller's relationship with his men was another reason he's regarded as the toughest Marine ever. He knew the names of his Marines. He ensured that they were all cared for, and he fought alongside them. His nickname Chesty referred to his barrel-chested build and his bold personality. His toughness wasn't just physical, it was mental and emotional too. He never asked his men to do anything that he wouldn't do himself. And his example made him a leader his Marines would go to the ends of the earth for. Chesty Puller retired as Lieutenant General in 1955. His influence on the United States Marine Corps continues till this day. You see, his leadership principles, leading from the front, never backing down, always taking care of your men, these are still taught today. When Chesty Puller passed away on October 11th, 1971, at the age of 73 years old, his funeral was a solemn yet powerful tribute to his life and legacy. Marines from across the country attended to pay their respects, and Chesty Puller was given full military honors. His casket, draped in the American flag, was carried by Marines who knew they were laying to rest not just a decorated hero, but the man many of them had idolized. Some of the toughest Marines openly wept at his passing. Chesty Puller was buried in Christ Church Parish Cemetery in Saluda, Virginia. And this is where his grave remains a pilgrimage site for many Marines. Visitors often leave behind challenge coins, dog tags, and bottles of whiskey, paying homage to the man who set the standard for what it means to be a Marine. Even after his passing, Puller's influence lives on in Marine Corps tradition. During long marches or physical training, Marines all still chant cadences like, "Tell Chesty Puller I did my best," invoking his name as a reminder of the toughness and courage that they strive to emulate. At Marine Corps birthday celebrations, toasts are raised with the words, "Good night, Chesty," wherever you are. A simple but profound tribute to the man who still represents the ideal Marine. That is, if you didn't know Mark Heiler, but that's a different story for another time. Puller's legacy is also preserved in formal ways, with buildings, barracks, and training facilities named in his honor, including Puller Hall at the Marine Corps base in Quantico, Virginia. His image and quotes adorn these spaces, serving as constant reminders of his impact on the Marine Corps. His toughness, leadership, and loyalty to his men continue to inspire Marines today. He isn't just remembered for his decorations or battles that he fought, but for the way that he led his Marines. With courage, conviction, and an unbreakable bond with those who served under him. His story is taught to every new generation of Marines, and his example remains the gold standard of what it means to wear the eagle, globe, and anchor. These are Interesting Things with JC.